Hello, stranger. It's been about 2 years since you last saw me here on Hot Wax and Cool Vinyl. And man, it feels good to say those words again. So, welcome back. Now, if you're a returning subscriber, hey, thanks for sticking around. If you're new, welcome to the channel. So, you might be wondering, where have I been? More importantly, why am I back? Well, I got some life news. I'm now officially retired. Yeah. So, over the past few years, um, simply got busy and life got in the way. And I do have some other news which I'll drop at the end of this or in the next video. But I'm still collecting records and I'm still collecting music. That hasn't changed. And so this about 2 weeks ago, and then again last week, I I'm at a yard sale about 2 weeks ago on a Saturday here locally on the East End of Long Island. And, talking to this nice couple, and and I asked them, do you have any albums? And they were like, no, no records, it's a few CDs. And I'm like, well, do you mind if I take a look? Yeah, that. So then last week, my wife and I are up in Stormville. Yes, that's Stormville of flea market flip fame. And they have a yard sale aside from the flea markets. They also have a yard sale. And so we were up for the yard sale. And I bought some albums and a few other odds and ends as well. But I ran into this really nice couple. And we got to talking. We got talking music and all kinds of other things. And so I asked them naturally, do you have any albums and would you be care to sell them? And they were like, no, no records. The ones I do have, I'm going to keep. And this is what I have. Hey, what do you have? How do you catalog them? Just typical record collector conversations that we all have. And so we get into more conversation and I'm about to leave and I'm like, oh, cool. If here's my number. If you ever get a hold of some albums, let me know if you ever decide to sell yours, whatever the case is. And he goes, I did bring a couple of CDs if you want to take a look at those. Yeah, I might have a problem. Uh, so anyway, I wound up buying the total from the yard sale from 2 weeks ago was 150, 120, or whatever it was, and then it was 200 plus from the Stormville one. So I'm going to show you a couple of highlights that I think are cool. You know what I mean? There's just too many to show all together, but this is kind of what we were. And these are CDs. The records I'll show in the next video. This one was it was just one of those things where it was, to me, it was an amusing little story, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So, the Best of Blue Oyster Cult. As you guys know, this is a Long Island band, also a great band. Pulse, Pink Floyd. Ziggy. Now, come on. How can you pass that up, right? Some Girls. And this is cool. I mean, falls apart, but it's still cool. Has all the faces. New Sealed Kansas Best Of. There's a lot of Zeppelin in in these CDs, as you can imagine. But Mothership, which is really actually kind of cool. Can't go wrong with some Dino. This is the Capitol years. So that's cool. And then we have, closing it out, 40 classic rock hits from Rolling Stone. 3 CD set. It's cool. I like it. Like I said, this is a reintroduction to the vinyl community from me. And although it's been, like I said, a couple of years, and in those years, a lot has happened. And this was the end result of it. My wife and I retired this year. I retired a month ago. She retired Friday. We love to travel. Have been for years. One of the places we really like to go is to Italy. And from Italy, we just kind of like go and see little towns, et cetera, et cetera. And in 2023, we went on vacation to Italy. And we went, and it was, as my wife tells it, it was a research vacation for me. My family is from Italy, it's from Rome. And I had discovered a few years ago that they were originally from a very small town of 1,000 inhabitants northeast of Rome. So anyway, we decided to go ahead and go to this place. And absolutely, totally fell in love with this little town. So much so that we wound up buying a little co-op there. And that brings me to my second thing. We are going to start traveling much more extensively now that we're retired. And I thought it'd be fun to create a travel channel to share with everyone. So as soon as it's up and operational, I'm going to leave a link on this channel for that. And I hope you guys just come on and take a look. And if you're not interested in travel or anything like that, and maybe you got a friend or someone who does, hey, send them over. It should be cool. I hope it's cool. I mean, we're going to talk about this town called Nazzano, which is a 13th century medieval village just north of Rome, complete with castle. Got to have a castle. Very cool. And then we'll do other travels, and obviously in the States too. In a couple of weeks, we're going to go up to California. We're going to fly into Los Angeles. I'm going to drive up the coastal route highway, the Pacific Coast Highway, Route 1, from Los Angeles to San Francisco. It's going to be like a 7-day trip that we planned out. I'm going to take you guys along with us. Any record stores I find along the way, hell, man, I'm doing a show or a little video clip on it. And then next weekend, 4th of July weekend, or the Sunday of 4th of July, we're going to travel to Pennsylvania, to a town called Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. Supposedly it is, not supposedly, it's called the Little Switzerland of the United States. I can't wait to go and check that out too. So that's kind of it. That's where where I've been. I will fill in as the videos progress further. It really is great to be back. Hey, leave me a comment. Let me know what you've been doing. I do keep watching most of the videos. I just don't comment on them. But hey, do me a favor. Leave me a comment. Let me know you're still with me. And listen, have a great week. Have a super 4th of July. I'll see you soon. Cheers, man.